Oh. Ah. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. But yeah, Sasha Velour, they're just saying all these wonderful things about her and everything that I completely agree with and that I've been saying since the beginning.
You said you had water, right?
Yes. You know, cotton mouth. You stoner.
I know, and I'm only stoned. That's the sad part.
I know, because someone drank the beer.
It's actually quite clean in here.
Clean?
Yeah, it's clean. It looks good.
Yeah.
All right. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
What?
Nothing.
Oh.
I almost fudged up again.
Jeez, don't. I don't know. Listen, I mean, it doesn't matter, but like, that would have happened last week when we had so many fucking technical difficulties, and it was one of like the best like.
I know. I made it work.
Episode.
I made it work, but it was still a good episode. But
hell yeah, it was great. But I'm just saying.
I know Ray was kind of disappointed though because he was like, "Yeah, dude," she was giving me the shout out. It was the funniest part. Like I was laughing so hard, and I was like, "Yeah, I know it cut off at the end." He's like, "Yeah, like I noticed it." He's like, "It kind of cut off right there," and I was like, "Yeah, it fucked up. I don't know what happened, but hopefully it doesn't happen this time."
Oh well.
There you go. Now it's gone.
Okay. So, feminism, Gene Simmons, music.
Let's do the feminism one last because that's going to take the longest.
Sure. I don't really got much to say about feminism. Well, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, right. You don't have a lot to say about feminism.
I mean, it's a touchy subject, and I'm not trying to piss everybody off, because...
Well, that's what this show is for.
You mean to piss people off?
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
It's not like I don't piss you off.
There you go. See, we already got the attitude already. This is going to be an angry episode.
We're just going to start shouting at each other.
All right.
Red talk, motherfucker. Get down with it, eat it, shit it all over one that fake bitches. Man, I kinda smoking dank, kicking ass on the side. Bringing that flavor, she elevating the vibe. Boom, bitty, bye, bye, who's getting high? Everybody is, bitch, watch how time flies with that real talk with a steel cog. Taste it, jizz with a twist and your chin on your face is. Podcast basics, aced it, going ape shit. Up the ante when they blaze and I take it in. From the gays to the scum to the friends. Every Wednesday when the day ends, all enemies wish they had this energy. This is Ratt Talk, catch an Icebag injury. Y'all moving like a motherfucking centipede. We accelerate just to devastate the industry. Hearts got the boss sweet, this can be the enemy. Turn that fucking mic on, I guess we'll have to see. Ratt Talk.
Ah, man, I'm so glad that we have that to fucking get everybody all amped up. Welcome to the Ratt Talk new Ratt Talk episode, everybody. Of course, with me is the man Cano.
Yay.
And we are just chilling today. It's just us in the studio.
Just
I know.
chilling. It's been a hell
Well,
of
it
a
is
week.
actually really late. You know, I don't like doing episodes this late, so we're gonna keep it short. Gonna keep it kind of simple and everything. But I do need to post an episode, so there's still got to be a show. Show must go on.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to take a chill. We've both been busy. I had a fucking busy ass week, so it's nice just to like relax. I didn't really want to like have to worry about preparing questions for guests and like really amping myself up to like be up there, because last week was awesome. Last week was a really great episode. I was so
really
happy with
episode.
it.
If you haven't listened to last week's episode, go listen to last week's episode.
Please listen to that. And again, thank you.
You know, I don't think it takes into consideration what iTunes plays.
Wait, what?
Because it's on iTunes and SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So I think when it gets played on iTunes, it doesn't go to the number on the SoundCloud.
Oh, that is true. Okay.
So, I mean, people could have been listening to it, but according to SoundCloud, you're not. So go to SoundCloud so we fucking know.
It's cool, though. I mean, I'm really...
But it was
really
a really good
happy with
episode.
it. Yeah.
It was a really good episode. I'm also really proud
Shout
of it.
out to Lady Forbidden and Physique.
I know, Physique. Oh, they are going to be at Scum.
Oh, yeah, Scum.
June 30th?
Yeah, June 30th.
Yes.
It's Lady Forbidden, aka Danny's birthday.
Birthday celebration.
Yeah.
Woo! Party!
I fucking hate that sound effect. So.
I mean, we're not going to be partying with kids, actually. I don't know. I shouldn't have thrown that out there.
I know. Imagine children at a drag show.
It is going to be at in Montebello at Chico. It's going to be a cool little bash.
Yep, it's on a Friday, last Friday of the month.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and you can always catch come and every month, last Friday at Chico.
Yeah,
except this one's more of a special occasion because we had them on last week and.
Oh yeah, this one's definitely going to be fun.
Thank you guys for coming on and everything. It was awesome.
And we'll finally get to see Physique perform.
Yes.
So I'm excited. I'm excited for that because we got to see Lady Forbidden. We even posted a bit on our Instagram. I posted some of the video that I got. I caught her falling when she fell on the stage, but she did it so clean. It was really cute.
Played it off.
Totally played it. Fell backwards onto the stage.
I thought it was part of the show.
I did too, but I mean, from the angle that I was at, like you can kind of tell she was like, "Oh shit!" but like caught herself, and it looked really cool.
I thought it was. I thought it was all part of the show.
Yeah, it looked
talent.
Really good. Next time, because I realized the way it's set up, because there's not really chairs or anything. Like there's some like seating off to the side, but pretty much everybody just kind of crowds around. So I know you were farther towards the back, and I had made friends with this chick, and we kind of were sitting on the couches off to the side. So I got a really good view.
She says hi, by the way. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you told me. Yeah, she's really cool. Shout out to B. I don't know if she listens or if she knows. We didn't even really tell her about the podcast. We should.
Random people we meet at the bar, though.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, she was super fun, and you told me she came into your work all randomly, and she recognized you.
Yeah, so hopefully she'll be at the next one.
Yeah, yeah, I'll definitely. I have her on Instagram and stuff, so I'll hit her up and tell her to go to the next one because she shouldn't live too far. But yeah, next time, try to get a little closer so you can really see, because when they're like rolling all over the floor like they did last time, like you can really see that.
Well, last time I was really, 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 really stoned.
When aren't you really, 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 really
but
stoned?
That day I was especially stoned.
Why do you always get super stoned for drag shows?
I don't know.
The first one we went to with those fucking edibles.
First one was an accident.
I know, that
Second
was
time
bad.
I kind of did on purpose, but I mean, I thought I handled it pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, you were fine. Oh my god, those drinks were strong.
Yeah,
but and maybe it's just like
people,
a gay club thing.
You want to get fucked up and want to go out and you want to go out and get fucked up just to get fucked up? Go to a gay bar.
Right.
Go to a gay bar. They
cheap and it's fucking.
Oh man, they make sure you get fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, but it was so it's fun. We got a
great night. All right, well, since we don't have a guest or anything, we always like to bring topics and shitty things to talk about. And what we think is funny, what I think is funny, is that this motherfucker, Gene Simmons, thinks that he can trademark the horns. And not only that, he's doing it wrong.
I know.
That is not the horns, you fuck.
He's like, that's
I love you inside.
I love you.
I love you.
For those of you listening later, it's with your thumb out. It's I love
your
you.
Your index finger and
index finger and pinky are raised. The middle finger and the ring finger are down. Yeah, everybody fucking knows. I don't know how to explain it. But when you have it, your thumb out, that is actually American Sign Language for
I love you.
I love you.
That's I love you.
And thumb in is
he
horns.
Claims he was the first to do it in 1974. I think was when because he actually put a specific. This motherfucker put a specific date on it. Like I remember the first time ever. I don't know why
half the people who would have been there are probably dead. So
yeah, but
the people there would have been dead. So it's not like anybody
it was
can
1974 when it was during a Kiss concert where he did it and then he did it again 3 years later for a magazine. And so he's claiming he is the first person to ever use the horn. No, you're not, motherfucker. You are not the fucking first person
That's so annoying.
to do the horns. First person to ever do the horns was Ronnie James Dio. He was the first. Well, actually, no. The first people to ever do the horns were fucking witches back in the Dark Ages and everything.
Yeah,
that was evil. It meant evil on you and like
Isn't
shit
that
like that.
On tapestries? I'm pretty sure. Like I've seen some kind of like old tapestry referring to like witchcraft or something. And I thought I saw them doing this.
That's what it meant. It meant like it was that was basically like their way of putting a hex on you or something like.
Right. That was like common
like
knowledge.
I put evil on you. That was it. And so that's what Ronnie James Dio did when he came out.
Yeah.
You know that's what he did to the crowd. He walked out and pointed it at everybody. You know, it was like you know, as he was performing. So that's the correct fucking way to do it.
Gene Simmons loses a lot of money
over
this.
Totally.
Or like he goes all out trying to like.
I hope they just laughed at him when they like. Seriously, I mean.
Oh, I'm sure.
He's not,
a lot of people are laughing at him because of
mm-hmm.
that. But I'm just hoping he spends a lot of money on that.
My thought actually was Gene Simmons really wants to be Spider-Man.
Oh.
That's really why he thought he can be rich and, you know, just like the Batman, but with Spider-Man, and didn't work out that way. But at least he's trying to take something back from it.
He's trying. He's got nothing better to do.
Yeah, right. Well, I know what it. Kiss wasn't even that good.
I know.
Like, they weren't even that good. I remember being a kid, like, seeing that, like, because everybody made a big deal about them. Like, oh, they were the big thing back. Like,
they were the big thing because there was nothing else quite like them. Like, you know, like the white, black and white.
They were first with like the theatrics of it, like the whole blood and gore thing.
It wasn't even. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, back then it was.
Yeah.
It was gore. Like that was something, you know, that people didn't see. You know, like people saw that and were like you would throw up and shit.
Yeah.
You know, like they would think like, oh god, he's spitting out blood, gross.
Yeah. And now we kind of just laugh. Like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's fucking cheesy.
Oh, I don't know. Guar does their shit.
Okay, first of all, Guar are very talented people. They actually know their instruments and are actually very smart too. You know, do you know Guar actually started as a college project?
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like some sort of college
what class?
assignment. I can't remember.
I want to take that class.
Yeah, I remember somebody telling me about it, and I was super stoned, but it made sense. You know, like it made sense why, and then you know it just got popular. You know, doing their thing. And yeah, I mean, they were way beyond what Kiss was and everything.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
They're levels above.
Only
what
comparing them on the levels of the fact that they wear big theatrical costumes and they do gory things. Musically, I know that Guar is on a whole other level.
Yeah,
but I'm just comparing like the actual theatrics of it.
This show, and it was like huge ass fucking crowd, and like Gene Simmons is out and he's playing his bass. He's not even playing his bass. He's hitting the string on his bass, and that was like the solo, and it was fucking like bored. Like it was like what? Like
I can do that.
Sucked. Yeah,
I can do that. I don't even play bass, and I can totally do that. I can.
Yeah, maybe I'm just hating on Gene Simmons. Man, I don't know, but he's a fucking fuck that guy.
I mean, yeah, that I didn't really have any type of issue with him or Kiss. Until now.
I keep fucking grabbing nothing. Like I'm so used to having a beer. There's nothing here. I keep doing that.
No beer. We need to cut back on beer anyway.
You need to cut back on beer.
Psh, this is the one with the beer belly. Oh,
trying to grab his invisible beer.
I know.
But I fucking hate Gene Simmons.
Yeah. Again, I felt indifferent about him until this, and I'm like, oh, you kind of.
Yeah, me too. Actually, I mean, it wasn't like. Seriously, dude.
I didn't think he was talented, but I don't want to use the word respect, but I can understand why they were iconic because they were the first to do kind of what they do as far as like with the makeup and like their look, and it's very iconic. Like you can they're immediately recognizable.
Exactly. I don't really care because you're right. They gave that kind of influence to, you know, basically what I know today.
It reminds me of like,
well, at least like the stage presence.
Right. But I mean, it was like, it's a gimmick. They're not really musically talented, but it's a look. Kind of like Josie and the Pussycats.
Dude, and then, what is it? Gene Simmons' Family Jewels came out, and that was like his reality show. Oh. And I was like, dude, these people are horrible. Yeah, so.
I forgot that was a thing.
I can give a good one of these to Gene Simmons right now. Middle finger.
Yeah, patting this motherfucker.
Yeah, there you go.
The middle finger.
I know that's what everybody's saying right now. Is we're just gonna pat the middle finger. Wait, too late. Stone Cold fucking Steve Austin already did. If anyone's gonna pat the middle finger, it's gonna be Stone Cold.
Wait, really?
Yeah, dude, that was his thing in WWE. I got in trouble for mimicking Stone Cold.
I can totally picture you being a little child.
Yeah, running around with the middle finger. Well, fuck you. Fuck you. Getting 2 sodas and I totally wanted to be Steve Austin.
Aw, how precious. You still want to.
Yeah, exactly, man.
That's it. I mean, I'll watch his show. What's
the Broken Skull?
With
yeah.
the Broken Skull Ratt.
Yeah, I'll watch or listen to anything just to hear his fucking voice.
Yeah, it is kind of cool.
Oh, I can't do it right now.
Like when he's cheering them on, like yeah, do this. I mean, it is kind of, it's a decent show. I get sucked into it kind of easily. If there's like nothing on, I start watching. I'm like, okay, I'm entertained. Yeah. Watching insanely strong chicks beat the shit out of each other and hearing Stone Cold Steve Austin like, come on.
We gotta get in there. There you go. I kind of got it. Oh, man. Dude, all these fucking wrestlers are like doing big. I mean, wrestling is always.
We're just gonna have a wrestler for our next president. It's just.
Dude, I'm down. Macho Camacho, man. I'm cool with that. At least we know what to expect now. It's got electrolytes. Make me remember that when we're pouring Gatorade.
Brondo.
Brondo.
Oh my god! I'm really not surprised. It is kind of sad that could be reality.
Yeah. It is pretty fucking sad. But we're not going to talk about that because there's good things happening in the world of music. At least there's still music out there, ladies and gentlemen. Like you can still go to that. Queens of the Stone Age just announced that they're putting out a new album. Fucking love Queens of the Stone Age, and I can't remember his name.
Who's
Josh Homme? I can never say his Homme, the singer writer for Queens of the Stone Age. He also does Eagles of Death Metal too.
Yeah, I don't know his name. But he said homie.
Something like that. I don't know. It's so I can never pronounce it right. I say it the way the way I read it.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm reading it wrong. So I don't know what it is, but he's huge influence. Yeah. He does Eagles of Death Metal, who actually were part of the not bomb. Was it a bombing or a shooting?
Wait, when, where, what?
In Paris, I think it was. Oh, fuck, man. I need to get my facts straight. Eagles of Death Metal in Europe, somebody attacked. There was a terrorist attack at one of their shows.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah, and it was a couple of years ago, I want to say.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was in Paris. Good filler, by the way.
Oh, because I was looking it up too. Sorry. You beat me to it.
Yeah, it was in Paris. They were doing a show in Paris, and there was a terrorist attack at their show.
Shit.
They're one of those people.
Holy shit.
There wasn't nearly as much people as at a fucking Ariana Grande concert, though. Still not letting that go.
That's so sad. I don't know. I have a hard time joking about that.
Yeah, it is pretty fucking tragic
that many people were at an Ariana Grande concert.
And then we're over here paranoid that that's happening to us when in actuality ourselves are our own to fear. I mean, it's been white people. It's been white people, blowing shit up here in the United States, making it happen for the last.
There's evil everywhere. Like evil has no race, gender, creed. It's out there. I think the world is kind of fucked up right now. It's just sad. And I don't really know exactly what to say about that. I just know it's evil, or there's evil out there.
Yeah. I guess you're right. I mean, we're just going to ad-lib stuff now?
It's inevitable. Like, I wanted to say, like, well, there's evil out there, but we can do something, da-da-da. There's really nothing you can do.
I know. I hate that we went back to sad stuff after
I know.
I mean, because there are good stuff going on. They just announced that they're going to do now. So Queens of the Stone Age. Yes. Bring it back.
You brought about talking about bombing and shit. And it's like, oh.
Hey, well, thanks for bringing us back on track, buddy. Anyway, Queens of the Stone Age announced that they're putting out a new album. There's a whole bunch of fucking shows going on this summer, and I can't fucking wait.
Dude, next month is going to be insane. This whole summer is going to be insane, but especially next month. You're going to see Metallica, Maiden.
Metallica. Skribbal's doing a show. Skribbal's doing a show July 22nd in Pomona at the rooftop venue. And I forgot what the exact place is called.
I don't remember the place either, but it's some rooftop place. And
look it up. He's gonna go to his page. I'm not talking to you. I'm telling people.
Oh. I'm like,
go to his page, and he's got a flyer there and all links and everything, and he'll let you know on the scoop. So you have to go follow Skribbal though. We're not going to tell you here because we're not that kind of podcast. And not only that, one of my good friends Mario is doing a show with one of his idols. So shout out to him. Good for you, dude. I mean, he's another one of those genuine guys that works his ass off and deserves it. So shout out to his show is July 19th. Let me confirm it, actually.
It's the 19th.
Are you sure you looked it up?
Oh, I didn't look it up, but you told me it was the 19th, so I wrote 13th. That down.
There you go.
Oh, the 13th.
Yes, it is the 13th. Oops. And his show is at the Soul venue in Carson, so definitely look him up and contact him if you want to get tickets if you're interested. We'll have him on the show one of these times.
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully.
Come on down.
And then, of course, Icebag Injury is always doing shows. They're actually doing one as we speak. Well, there is a show that they played in as we speak. I'm not sure if they've already played or not. But they are doing a show tonight. And then I think their next one is not this weekend, but the weekend after. I think they are doing a one in San Diego.
Oh,
really? Show in San Diego. I believe so. I think if it's not this weekend, it's the weekend after. Weekend after San Diego. If anybody's in the San Diego area. I don't know.
I'm actually go out to San Diego.
Yeah, me too. I think we should go.
I've got a lot of friends out in San Diego too. Like just
you don't have any friends.
Shut up. I have a few. Shit.
But yeah, we'll be in San Diego, maybe to go catch that.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Well, why not?
Let's do it.
What else do we got going on here? I mean, we're just kind of hanging out and chilling. We want to save the feminism stuff till after the break. I guess we can take the break now.
Yeah.
So we'll take it out on a Skribbal song, one that you haven't heard from Drugs Bone Funk, because I don't think I played everything for you guys. But we're gonna play Cursed or Gorgeous Insanity. Cursed. We're gonna do Cursed right now. This is another one of Skribbal's songs. Yeah, again, Skribbal makes our theme music, so thank you again.
Yeah, super talented dude. Check out his new mixtape that's out right now. I really, really like this one.
It's good.
I think I like it more than Drugs Fun Funk, and I really like Drugs Fun Funk. So,
well, it's only because you were featured in Drugs Fun Funk.
Yeah, maybe I was featured, but hey, he featured me in our theme song. That's pretty cool too. He mentioned me in the theme song, and then I'm featured in his music video on one of the tracks that was on Drugs Fun Funk.
Yes, that's the connection.
I think.
Yes,
it was pretty good. I'm pretty excited.
Well, we'll be right back. We're going to take it on some Skribbal.
Before the show, this chick is sucking my dick, right? I'm throwing her up in the air. She's spinning around. She's landing right on my peg. Engage! Engage! All of a sudden, the alarm goes off. She wakes up.
For the ladies. Yo. Riding reckless, snatching necklace. Skribbal's back in that ass, finna rack shit. Matter of fact, I'm the shit, sure your bitch knows. She got a sick, thick clit and a pig nose. Yeah, I know about it, cause I've been there. I know your gate code too, cause I've been there. She like a fist spraying piss on my dick too. Some call it squirting, I prefer to call it pig goo. At the end of this beef, she won't miss you. She'll be pregnant with my baby and a shit too. Living in my shack with the rats and the roaches. Dusting, smoking lace roaches and floating. From good girl to total fucking wreck. That's when I kick the bitch out and yell next. Skribbal get lit, make it split, hit the road. That's how we go on to the next hole. I know it looks bad and it keeps getting worse. Every girl I ever had wound up in a hearse. Either I'm on my fucking mind or I'm cursed. I think I'll go with the first. I know it looks bad and it keeps getting worse. Every girl I ever had wound up in a hearse. Either I'm on my fucking mind or I'm cursed. I think I'll go with the first. I got the cat scratch fever. Indeed, I need to smash that beaver. Hard in the pain, man, I blast that heater. Right after I eat her, fuck her, then I beat her. Now I'ma only say it one time. Fucking with my dimes, you'll be ducking my nine. Busting my nut in that ass on my grind. Till the day that I die and resurrect in the sky. Many try but fail to make the cut. Y'all suck like a slut, draining nuts on the job. Trust in the God, but I erupt from the clouds. You will see it is me now, bow. Bow down. Ghetto blaster, crash in your kickback. With a six-pack, breaker bottles, lit necks. Blood spewing, leaking fluid on my dick head. Stick it in you, pull it out with a sick blade. I know it looks bad and it keeps getting worse. Every girl I ever had wound up in a hearse. Either I'm on my fucking mind or I'm cursed. I think I'll go with the first. I know it looks bad and it keeps getting worse. Every girl I ever had wound up in a hearse. Either I'm on my fucking mind or I'm cursed. I think I'll go with the first. Every day is beautiful, another funeral. Another way to say, hey, it's irrefutable. The death is gonna get you if you get into my brain. Even the brain, the body, me wouldn't change a thing. Say what I wanna say and do what I'm gonna. Fuck you, your fake friends too. And I wonder what it's like we going under. Tell me how it feels from riding on my dick to getting bucked with my steel. Kicked in the cunt, cracked in the head, packed in a box and then sent to the feds. Hours of fun with the knives and the cutlery. Nothing like silence derived from the subtlety of murder. The next one to check off the list is a fuck pig bitch. We gon' cut them ribs. I know it looks bad and it keeps getting worse. Every girl I ever had wound up in a hearse. Either I'm on my fucking mind or I'm cursed. I think I'll go with the first. I know it looks bad and it keeps getting worse. Every girl I ever had wound up in a hearse. Either I'm on my fucking mind or I'm cursed. I think I'll go with the first.
As men will give a girl anything they want as long as they empty your nut bag.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yay.
Thank you for hanging out with us this late evening.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Oh shit, I can't hear.
What?
I think my headphones are unplugged because I cannot hear shit. Oh, wait, there we go.
No. Yeah,
there
sorry. I hit the wrong mic. That was me.
Oh, okay.
Sorry about that. But we're back. Hey. So one thing that I read earlier, a couple of weeks ago, I think it was a week ago. I don't know.
About a week ago.
I
haven't heard
hate
that song.
I hate that I even went with it.
That song reminds me of our friends, though. I don't know why. Why does that remind me of our friends? I feel like
that's all they played. That's all they listened to for a while.
I feel like it's going to be one of those songs that, like, will play, like, if, like...
And just get hype everybody up.
Yeah. Like, just randomly out of nowhere. I know, it'll be, like, years from now. Like, you won't have thought about that
We're
song.
going to be 80 years old.
I'm not quite 80, but let's say, like, in 10 years, like, nobody thought about that song. And all of a sudden it comes on, you're like, oh, shit.
You mean we'd be like, oh...
And all the kids would be like, what the fuck is this shit?
But you know what I'm talking about when you know, that song comes on and that's what everybody says. That's the immediate reaction is, oh.
Yeah. I feel like that'll be like one of those songs. Cause it's not like it's that good or anything, but I think maybe just amongst like our friends, it'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
it will be.
Yeah, it's not like it's that great of a song.
I'm telling you though, I'm calling it. When it comes on, that's what everybody's gonna do. They're gonna go, oh.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trademark that now.
You're gonna trademark, oh.
Yep, I'm the first that did it.
So essentially, you're trademarking a letter and a pitch, whatever pitch that may be.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Well, speaking of growing up in generations, I read this cool thing that I thought was pretty interesting, and I wanted to bring it here because I know you like to talk about this kind of stuff. And I'm actually, and I have a kind of, a lot of good things to say about that. But there's a generation of girls growing up right now where Wonder Woman is their first superhero. Like that's the movie, that's their superhero movie is Wonder Woman. And, the main character of Star Wars is that's a Jedi, is Rey. Another woman, and the Ghostbusters are women.
Yeah.
Which did pretty good. I mean, I
still haven't seen it. Did you
I haven't seen all of it, but I saw snippets of it, and it made me laugh. From what I watched. So it's cool that that it is. There's a whole other side to it now.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't just appeal to boys anymore.
Right. I remember growing up, and there was a clear separation between what were boys' interests and what were girls' interests.
Exactly.
I remember going through the McDonald's drive-thru and asked, "Did you want a boy toy or do you want a girl toy?" And there was just a clear, boys' toys were always the Hot Wheels, and the girls' toys were always the Barbie or the Beanie Babies or whatever. It was
My Little Pony.
Yeah, it was it was cutesy shit. And I mean, I remember not questioning it because I knew my interests. It leaned towards the girly stuff because I like girly stuff, but I can't imagine for those of us who grew up maybe being genderqueer
or three older brothers and
yeah
exactly
and just kind of gravitating more towards stuff that was traditionally for males. But I'm really happy that little girls are now growing up with strong female figures in our media. Jedi is now not just Star Wars isn't just exclusively.
I mean,
for
given
male.
there were women Jedi, but they weren't the main characters.
No, I mean
there was Leia and
Leia wasn't a Jedi.
Yeah.
Leia, there were really only male Jedis. The only female Jedi, and I can't remember her name, but she's a fucking badass. She's the green with the.
I can never remember her name. I just give up. I give up trying to remember.
I can't remember her name either, but I just know she was fucking badass. She was always she was probably one of my only favorite parts of the prequels. 1, 2, and 3.
I can't remember what game it is, but you can play as her.
Really?
She's fucking dope.
I remember I was so excited. At Disneyland, they had, when you can take a picture and they edit out the person's face and they edit your face on there. Have you seen that done? The apps stuff? Well, no. It's not quite like the... Oh, I guess...
Wait.
So you go and there's a green screen behind you and they take your picture and then they put it... Well... Of course. Yeah. I was super excited because they had that chick, whatever, with the things on her head. And they put my face on there. And I just remember, fuck yeah, I had the lightsaber and everything. I felt like such a badass. Of course, my dad wouldn't let us buy the picture because it was $30, but he kind of took a picture with his cell phone of it. But it was really...
But when was this? What year?
I don't remember. I was 11, 12.
Yeah, so it was probably a flip phone that he took the picture with.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I don't know. The picture's gone. I don't remember where it was, but I still remember. It was really, really cool. Seeing that because when I went back around and I saw it, I'm fuck yeah, I'm a Jedi. And now that we have,
but there weren't main characters though.
Right, it wasn't a main character, but still, I was just excited for that little bit. Yeah, I'm a Jedi and I'm a girl.
Yeah.
And now we actually have a main character
where all you need is her goddamn robes, and you're like, yeah, bitch, I'm a Jedi.
Yeah, she's relatable. The story is built around her, and I'm very excited that we get to see little girls dressed up as Jedis.
And
for
apparently, someone already fucked up and accidentally put something for an interview and. On her name, it said her name, and right underneath it said Rey Kenobi. Fucking called it. If that's true, if it's true, I fucking called it. I knew it.
That's badass. I don't know. It kind of looked a little sketchy.
It could have been. It could have been.
I don't know. Rey Kenobi, Rey Skywalker.
I don't know, but yeah, like you said, it's cool that now there's a relatable character, and as far as like the Ghostbusters goes, that was a boy thing, like that was.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, no, I remember I watched Ghostbusters when I was younger. I remember.
Yeah, I know, but
I was excited about it. But I do understand how like it would be cool, like seeing little girls like I want to be a Ghostbuster for Halloween. Like before, like growing up, that wasn't a thing that any girls would do. That was a boy thing. But yeah, now we can have like little girls dressed up as Ghostbusters because they see female Ghostbusters and they feel like, hey,
like they have that visual now, and it's
yeah.
Like,
and it's not like Star Wars was always exclusively male and Ghostbusters was exclusively male. I think it's now become more, again, relatable for girls. Now that they see females in those roles, they say like, hey, I'm a girl. She's a girl.
Exactly.
I can do that.
Yes.
Whereas,
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, when we had our Star Wars launch and everything, that's
for
what
Vans, right? For the shoes. Yeah.
They came, but people would come and girls would see it and everything and be like, "Oh, mommy, I want this one." And she'd be like, "Oh no, like that's for boys. It's not, it's not for girls. Those are all boy shoes." And I was like, "No, like, I would have to go in and be like, no, like we make them they are girl shoes. Like if you want to try a pair on and see how they look, try a pair on. Like,
Star Wars is not exclusively male. I fucking love Star Wars.
And
it never I obviously I didn't grow up with many female Star Wars characters other than Leia and that one chick that I really should know her name. But I still had a love for. No, not Padme. I'm talking about Padme too, but I'm talking about the chick with the. Actually,
with the things.
yeah,
I like that's her name.
With the things on her head.
The chick.
That's it.
No, the chick.
But you know.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Oh fuck off! Fuck all the way off.
I'm serious. I'm gonna start doing that now. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm serious. I'm being serious. That's her name.
What she has? But she has the.
Yes, she has the things. I know what you mean. The chick.
Yes, but her and Leia and Padme, they were the only females in Star Wars, really, and they weren't even Jedis, except with the one chick. But they were, I was still really excited about Star Wars, so now I can only imagine how much more excited little girls would be about Star Wars, because there is a female lead in the film, so.
Exactly.
It's really exciting.
The lead.
Yeah, she's
The Last Jedi. No,
it's really open for interpretation because people always argue. People are saying, "Oh, Rey's the Last Jedi. That's it. It's obvious." But Jedi is plural.
It could be plural. It couldn't be singular. There's a little. It's ambiguous.
It is ambiguous, and I love it. I'm really excited. It comes out December, right?
December, Christmas time.
Fuck! I really want to see it.
Yeah, but until then, we still have Thor, Black Panther, Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Justice League. Which Wonder Woman also being
which
part
you
of
saw
this
without
whole...
me.
Yeah. Hey, feminism. No, I mean, I'm just a comic book buff. And the surprising thing was that it got rated higher on Rotten Tomatoes than any other comic book movie, apparently. So I was like, all right, I'm going to go check it out. Personal opinion, not worth my money.
You didn't enjoy it? You didn't like
I know. I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed it. It was good. It was really good.
Okay.
It wasn't better than any Marvel movie that I've seen. So,
I mean, definitely kind of redemption. A lot of redemption for what DC has put out.
Yes, definitely. I think definitely this is what DC needed, but they can still fuck up royally. And they're already reshooting a lot of Justice League. And it is getting pretty. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to pay to go see Justice League. I'm just going to have somebody tell it to me. Because
I mean, sure. But I just think I'm happy with at least what I have seen and heard about the Wonder Woman film, especially seeing her. I was most interested in kind of seeing her costume. And I know that's such a random thing to be excited about.
Because you want to know she's all sexy and shit.
I mean, kind of. I wanted to know how they would portray her, because they could have easily put her in something that's kind of risque with her boobs all pushed up, and something that obviously wouldn't be suited for a female superhero to go into battle with. But she looks fucking badass. Yeah. And it still kind of stays true to the classic Wonder Woman that we've all grown up seeing, but it just kind of...
Well, I mean, yeah, there's many different interpretations. Who knows, next movie she could randomly put on like the fucking shorts, you know, like they like back in the day.
Yeah.
Like put them on like, what the fuck?
That would be that would be a funny moment if they did that. She just threw them on like, nah.
Yeah. You know, like some shit like that. But no, yeah, the costume was great. It turned out really good, and everything. Yeah, everything about the movie was really good. Best DC movie by far. Not better than any Marvel movie. A lot of it though, I do believe is because of the writing. Well, not the writing, the directing. A lot of it was the directing. I don't think what was her name? I can't remember her name. Do you remember her name?
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna look it up right now because she's important. The director for
Wonder Woman.
Oh, the
director of Wonder Woman.
Yes.
I don't know her name, but I'm very excited that it was a female director. I feel like I don't know. I was just rooting for the film in general, because I didn't really even knew when it came out. I didn't really see much advertisements or publicity for the film. So I was kind of worried. I was like, damn, they're going to set this up to fail. Like, I really want this to be...
Patty Jenkins, that's her name.
Patty Jenkins.
Did a wonderful job. Very good job. Made total, you know, whatever she had, she totally brought it to the plate and fucking delivered. Because, I don't think if the directing was this good, this movie was going to totally fail.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely, because there were some parts about it that I wasn't like digging, you know, like it wasn't, I was like, all right, that's cool, I guess.
I don't know, it's hard for me to talk about it because I haven't seen it, so I don't know, but I'm curious. I would like to see.
Yeah, you definitely got to watch it. It's good. We'll watch it tomorrow.
Okay.
When we're out.
But yeah, I'm really excited that we have more females portrayed as strong and badass.
Strong,
women.
independent women that don't need no man. I don't know why I do that every time I think about it.
I mean, but it is absolutely true.
Yeah.
It's really important that we have that for younger girls, because how they view themselves is going to shape the future and what they do and what our future would be like. Because the little girls that are watching this right now could potentially be our doctors and lawyers and entrepreneurs and maybe future president, growing up watching these strong, independent women doing this.
You know, and it's definitely time for a change like that, because...
Yeah. Well, I mean, for so long it was always... again...
Throughout history, like, it's not even like it was...
There was a separation with the genders where it was like women did this. This was their role. They were mothers. They were taking care of the family. They were homemakers, and then the males were the breadwinners. And I feel like for so long, people would just follow in those footsteps, and they wouldn't really question it, and they would see that as normal because, one, they grew up with that in their household. They saw their mothers and grandmothers do that, and in the media they saw that's what was portrayed on TV shows and in movies. And now that movies are changing and that our entertainment is changing, I feel like that will drastically affect what kids are gravitating towards.
Yeah.
Little girls might not be afraid to do something that has for so long been limited to boys or exclusively for boys. So it's really exciting to see, and I hope that we keep up with that.
Yeah, definitely. There are a lot of strong women out there. This day and age, the women today are pretty fucking kick-ass. No, they may not be able to swing from cliff tops and shoot bow and arrows.
I mean, they can if they wanted to.
Yeah. But maybe one day.
Yeah. I mean, I just think that they're capable.
Definitely.
I think that's what's important that we all recognize.
Yes, and I do believe that's sort of the message of today.
Yeah.
Look forward to the future.
I mean,
a lot of strong women out there.
Fuck yeah.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't mean they're all lesbos. Don't go there.
I mean, I didn't, but
we're gonna go ahead and take it on Icebag Injury again because we fucking love them. We love you, CJ and Steven and Michael and Anthony. Yeah, you guys fucking rock. So we're gonna take it on another Icebag. This has been another episode of Ratt Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we hope you take care. Thank you and good night.